Hello everyone, it's Ultrider here and welcome to another video and another week in toys. Today's Saturday the 3rd of July. Crazy we're in July already, it's absolutely mental. Started the month off with a nice little massage, a little bit of self-help thing, all of that kind of stuff, looking after yourself and everything, which is always good. Sorted out a problem with my shoulder. I know you don't care about it, but I've had it for years. And she seems to have done a decent job of it. So
anyway, all things considered, you did an amazing job, lad. Amazing.
I did pop out early today though, and I did buy myself some toys. I went to my favourite place, Burnt-upon-Trent. Oh, it's actually probably not my favourite place now, because ever since the Toy Master there had moved, their prices have just gone astronomical, and I just cannot be bothered to spend the money on the stuff that they've got in there. They did have a fair few Transformers in there today, and they did have that buzzworthy Bumblebee figure with the little spike, but they wanted 20 quid for it, and seeing it in person, there is no way I would spend 20 quid on it. It's not a legend scale figure or a core class figure. It's not of the same quality. Anyone that says that it is wrong. It's not as good. The little spike is cool, but it's not worth 20 quid. And a lot of the stuff over there is completely is completely overpriced. So I passed, but I did find some stuff in Burton which was really nice. And the first one I found was actually from Game, believe it or not. Now I saw people on Facebook and that basically saying that there's been some Siege figures appearing in Game, and you can order them online, but you don't know which ones you're going to get. So I tried my luck, went in there, they had one set of Siege figures, and it is this guy, well, these two guys, they are Direct Hit and Power Punch. So Direct Hit's the front guy, Power Punch is the back guy. I think from Wage 2 or 3. They homage the original Micromasters that used to combine. If I'm honest, I think this set, the Micromasters weren't good in Wave 1, let's be honest. A lot of them weren't good. The legs fall off rotten every time you transform them. These guys are actually really good, built really well. The limbs aren't popping up. There's the first one. I'll just transfer this one. The limbs aren't popping off like they do with a few of the other figures. I forget what the names are, but the police car and the fire engine were the worst two for me. They just completely fell apart. And the two sports cars. There we go, you got a bit wedged. But that is, and I forgot his name already, that is Power Punch. So we've got Direct Hit here and we've got Power Punch, and these are alright. I opened them up about 10 minutes ago, to be honest. I know I normally show you the stuff before I open them up, but you know what? These are pretty cool, and I'm really happy to have this particular set. These were £8. I think the last time I actually saw these was in Burton-upon-Trent in Toy Master in their old shop, and they were after £12.99 for them, which is too much for these. £8 is probably too much for these, but as I didn't have them and there was nothing else about, I thought, you know what, I will pick up these. So, yeah, got those two. Then I got a couple of items from TK Maxx. So another Transformers item, another Micromasters item. I think Borders Dude has been posting saying these were in his Gala TK Maxx. This is Powertrain and High Jump. Don't know what the quality of these ones are like, but you know what they look like. I had one set of them. So yeah, I thought I might as well pick them up. I'm sure they were priced as $5.99 originally in TK Maxx. I'm sure I've seen pictures, but these were obviously $7.99. So yeah, I mean, a little bit more expensive than I wanted to pay for these little things. But you know what, they're probably not going to come round again. I haven't actually seen this set at all in any retail shop. So you know what, I'm happy to pick them up. Bit of fun. And to get two sets for £8 each is pretty good, really, isn't it? It's not too bad at all. Then I found a bargain, and I only bought this because of Jamie from Transformers The Show. He's got really into his G.I. Joe classified stuff, and he bought a Marvel Legends figure to fit in with his G.I. Joe classified line to complement it. And he found this figure, I can't even say them, Shang-Chi. I refer to him as Quick Kick from now on. He bought him a Marvel Legends figure in order to fit him with his G.I. Joe classified, which I thought was a great idea, but I didn't want to pay him 20 quid for him. He was £6 in my local TK Maxx, so I thought I cannot pass up on that, and I'll rip off Jamie's idea and put this on my G.I. Joe classified shelf. Let's see how much it was originally, actually. They did have... So they had this one as well. They wanted £8 for her. If she was 6, I probably would have picked up her as well, to be honest, because she did look quite cool. Back in the day, I used to work in TK Maxx when I was at my second year of university. I worked at TK Maxx. It was £8, so it was $9.99 reduced to 8, reduced to 6. Now, if you want to know something about TK Maxx, this is going to bore you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. If it will zoom in, I don't think it will because of the light, but essentially there's a number across the top here, and if you have a red ticket, that number needs to match the red ticket, and that's to stop people from swapping the prices on things. And if you found these at the till, you used to get paid an extra £1 for every one that you found. So there you go. But yeah, this looks a half decent little figure. I know Quick Kit has black trousers and a band and all that. I might customise them, I might not, because you know what, the classifieds have a new look anyway. But you know what, for £6, I mean, I'll probably get that by selling the Builder figure part, so I'm happy to have him. Pretty cool little find for £6. That was it from my shopping experience in Burton. But we have had I suppose a leak or a reveal, and it looks like Studio Series 86 is giving us a sweep, which is great. We're getting some inbox images. However, it just looks exactly the same as Scourge. So, you know, it's a great opportunity for people who didn't get Scourge to get the sweep. But the main difference seems to be the box and also the left hand. The left hand on Scourge is kind of open, whereas this one's a closed hand. I am kind of hoping that these are kind of rush mock-up shots and not the final product. I was hoping for another face sculpt, a different face sculpt. But you know what? It's one of them things. I mean, if it does come out and it's not going to be any different, then there's probably no point in me picking one up. I probably would have picked up another couple of them, to be honest. If there were differences, I was kind of hoping for different face sculpts, but unfortunately that doesn't seem to be happening. But we might end up with a Rotor Storm scenario where they go back and they change the head, like what happened with Select's Rotor Storm. So that would be cool if that happened. But if not, you know what? I'm saving myself, £30, or even more if I want to get a load of them. I still think they're going to repack Cyclonus in more movie accurate colours. I am sure they will do that at some point. Now, I have got another toy item on the way, which should be here, well, probably any minute, to be honest with you. So, Amazon have just arrived. As you can see, my collectible toy is in a rubbish piece of cardboard with no bubble wrap. But it doesn't matter anyway. I don't keep the boxes, so it doesn't bother me too much. Now, those of you with the eagle eye would have spotted this figure for $39.99 in Toy Master. I see it in Toy Master today on the photos that I put up previously. I got this for £21. Basically, I got emailed or on the app I got sent a voucher code for Amazon. If I spend £25, get a tenner off. And this is one I've been toying with getting, but I didn't want to pay. It was £30.99. I didn't want to pay that much for it. But I decided, you know what, for £21, it's about the standard price of a normal release, not a deluxe. It is the Black Series, a Deluxe, a Boba Fett. Yes, I've caved in and I've got another Boba Fett. At least this is a Return of the Jedi one, though, as you can see there. This figure is renowned for having a crushed head, so I might have to heat that up. I might open it up and actually do that as part of this week in toys, but I'll do that tomorrow. I'm not doing it right now because the England match is on in a bit and I want to go and see that. But I picked up Boba Fett here. It comes with some flame effects, his backpack, 2 of the same weapons, 1 cut in half. I thought it was pretty cool, and for £21, it's not too bad. They also had Jar Jar Binks on there for £21, the deluxe version, but Comics and Cocktails have now gazumped that, having it on for $18.99 posted. I am tempted to get that Jar Jar Binks, but you know what? Boba Fett's an iconic character. At least I can display him on my Return of the Jedi shelf with some cool blast effects and everything like that, so that'll be cool. His helmet doesn't look actually too bad, but we'll see when we open him But yeah, for 21 quid I thought might as well. And this was $39.99 in Toy Master today, in Midco Toys, which is a mental price. Absolute mental price, especially when you can get it for 31 quid off Amazon standard. But yeah, that might be it for toys, but it might not be. Simply because I am waiting to see if the weather's alright in the morning to get to the boot. So if it is, we'll swing back around and see what I picked up. If not, then we'll maybe open up Boba Fett over there tomorrow and see. So today is Sunday, the 4th of July. Unfortunately, the car boot didn't happen. The rain was just too bad. It's been horrible here all day with flash flooding and all that. It's been terrible, absolutely terrible. But I did manage to get up to my local Smiths and also B&M. Had a quick look around there. Didn't pick up anything, but I did see a couple of cool things. I didn't unfortunately take any photos. But I saw the Marvel Legends latest Netflix wave was in Smiths, which is quite cool. They had a load of Transformers, some of them discounted, like the Kingdom Wave 1 Deluxes, all of that seemed to be discounted now. But yeah, unfortunately, didn't pick up anything. I nearly bought Cyberpunk 2077 Johnny Silverhand figure from B&M. I've been looking for one, I found one. But I passed on it in the end. I thought, you know what, it's going to be another one of these figures that I just end up selling, so I didn't bother picking it up. Also, bit random fact today, 14 years ago today, I was in Universal Studios in America watching the first Transformers film. 14 years ago, because I think 14 years ago yesterday, it was released, the 2007 Michael Bay film, and I remember seeing it on the second day in Universal Studios, so that is crazy, and it's made me feel a bit old. Now, as promised, let's open up Boba. Let's see the state of his helmet, shall we? I'm not going to even go there with that one. Oh, I'm gone. He's got a launcher on his wrist, so that's quite cool. Let's have a look at the state of this helmet. This is the thing that was worrying me about this figure. It's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad. As they go, I've seen them really squished in, and that looks not bad at all. There's the original Empire figure, and there's the new figure. The helmet does look a little bit thinner. Maybe it should be a little bit more rounded and squashed. I don't know. I think I'm probably going to leave it there. But yeah, side by side comparison. Colours are a little bit brighter on this one. This one's got the fabric cape. This one has got a plastic cape. It's also got this thing, grappling hook thing, which is quite cool. It's got its backpack with a removable missile, which is nice. I'm guessing that just plugs in his back. Not the tightest fit, to be honest, but it does the job. And then comparison with the Empire backpack, so this one's a lot brighter with a lot more paint on there. He does get his iconic blaster. He's purchased the same bloody figure as I've already bought. Why do I do this? Why do I do this? In fact, he holds his gun a little bit odd. I'll say. That's a bit odd. It's a bit strange. I mean, it's a nice figure, don't get me wrong, but looking at it now, yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Which one do you think looks better? I know this one comes with some blaster tests, which is quite cool. I think this one, backpack doesn't hold on very well at all. Considering it's got 3 pegs on there, it does not hold at all. So yeah, you can put those thrusters on there, which is pretty cool. Does that fit on there? On there? Does that fit on his gun? I don't actually know. Does that fit on his gun? Or does that? Oh no, that fits on his wrist as his flame thing, doesn't it? Yeah, like that. This backpack will not stay on. I mean, it's all right. I mean, I'm not I'm not blown away by it. It definitely isn't worth the £30, the deluxe price. But I mean, look at this backpack; it just will not stay on. I'm even tempted to stick a little bit of glue in there, maybe. That seems to have got it a little bit better. But surely the connection on that should have been better. He's got his backpack, the flame effects on there, which is cool. Yeah, he's alright. Just alright. I am not too fussed about that, to be honest. There you go. Never mind. I mean, he's okay. He's okay. Maybe he will be one of these that he's moved on sooner rather than later. I don't know. I'll have a muck about with him. I'll have a play about with him and see how we get on. But I have to say, I do think I prefer this figure. I think this is a better Boba Fett. I mean, it's an alright figure. For 20 quid, it's not too bad, but it's not a recommend for me. If you've got the Empire Boba Fett, then stick with that one. Anyway, until next time, I hope you've had a good week. I've been Zort Rider, and I'll catch you again very, very soon.